Alright people, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I know I've been gone for a while, but hey, these exams ain't gonna do themselves. So anyways, international break is finally over. Now we can get back to business. Premier League match game 30 is on the horizon. I'm about to give you my predictions for who I think will win which game. So anyways, let's go. Newcastle 3, West Ham 1. Newcastle v West Ham, or as I like to call it, who is going to the Euros with England? Anthony Gordon or Jarrod Bowen? Because spoiler alert, they can't take both of them. West Ham are currently the better team. They are 7th on the table in European contention and are secretly the dark horse to win the Europa League. Newcastle, meanwhile, have been struggling with injuries, currently 10th and are looking no prize to be in any European competition next season. But I still think Newcastle will get the win. Obviously, both teams have been riddled with injuries. Newcastle losing Kieran Trippier and Lewis Miley, while West Ham are lacking star man Kudus. But I just think Newcastle will get this win. So I'm going to say a 3-1 win for Newcastle, with Anthony Gordon getting on the score sheet. Chelsea 2, Burnley 0. Burnley are one of the worst teams in the Premier League this season alongside Sheffield United. But statistically, they are not down and can still survive. And do I think that would happen? Yeah, unless some divine intervention, of course. I'm safe in knowing that they are going down. Meanwhile, Chelsea are one of the most inconsistent teams in the Premier League this season. They are also statistically not out of Europe yet, but I think they will qualify for Europe. Again, divine intervention, most likely not. Right now, I'll say Chelsea are the better team because obviously Burnley are in relegation zone. So I believe Chelsea will win this game 2-0 with goals from Cole Palmer and Raheem Sterling. Sheffield United nil, Fulham 1. Burnley's partner in crime. Sheffield United are down and dusted and I don't see any way they can stay up. Right now, I just wonder whether or not Sheffield United will be ranked as one of the worst Premier League teams of all time. All they can do is save that humiliation. As for this game, Fulham are obviously the better team and I can see them beating Sheffield United 1-0 with a goal from Alex Iwobi. Nottingham Forest nil, Crystal Palace 2. All Nottingham Forest deducted 4 points for breach of financial fair play rules and are now sitting in the relegation zone. I swear this 115 charges from Man City better be worth it. And as for Nottingham Forest, these 4 points are really going to affect morale and I can see this being a slow decline for them, trying to escape the relegation zone but just struggling and losing a few games. I just feel like this is going to be a season where they get relegated. So as for this game, I feel like this way is going to start with Crystal Palace beating Nottingham Forest with 2 goals, with goals from Michael Elise and Jordan Ayew. Bournemouth 2, Everton 2. This is going to be another classic game. Bournemouth, having been 3-0 down against Luton, to come back and win the game 4-3, and that's what I call football heritage. As for Everton, they are slowly escaping the relegation zone and I could just see this match being a classic 2-2 draw between both sides. Tottenham 3, Luton 2. Luton have been given more of a fighting chance now that Forest have been deducted 4 points, but I still don't think they will win this game. Nor do I think they will go back to the relegation zone because I think Forest won't win that game behind that. As for Tottenham, they are still in the top 4 race and I do believe they will get it by the end of the season. So I'm going for a 3-2 win. It's going to be a classic game, but Spurs will get to the last winning goal to win the game 3-2. Aston Villa nil, Wolves 1. I do believe Aston Villa are going to drop out of the top 4 and I could see them losing this game against Wolves. Don't get me wrong, Aston Villa will still be the better team in this match, but they're going to miss a few chances, like Oli Watkins missing a one-on-one or someone like Douglas Luiz hitting the post. As for Wolves, I could see a solo goal from Raheem Chan getting the winner for Wolves to win this game for them. Brentford nil, Man United 4. Yes people, you did hear me right, I'm not joking. I do believe Brentford are going to lose 4-0 to Man United. This will be revenge from when Brentford beat Man United 4-0 back in August 2022. Hell, they scored all the 4 goals in the first half, which was very bizarre. Brentford have been largely inefficient and been out of form, and I do believe Man United are really fighting for that top 4 spot too. I don't think they're going to get it, but they're really fighting for it, and I do see them winning 4-0 with the goals from Rasmus Højlund, Marcus Rashford, Garnacho and Mason Mount. Yes, Mason Mount is finally going to score for Man United. So yeah, 4-0. If it comes out like that, I'm going to look like a fucking genius. Liverpool 2, Brighton 0. Liverpool are currently out of the FA Cup by the hands of Manchester United, so I could see them putting all their hands into the Premier League title. Yes, they're still in the Europa League, but the Premier League means more to them and they want to win it for Jurgen Klopp. So I could see them beating Brighton 2-0 and I could see them pushing Man City and Arsenal for the title to the very end of the season. Man City 2, Arsenal 1. The big game for Super Sunday and the match that will decide whether or not Arsenal can win the league or not. Arsenal in the last few games and even throughout the season have been electric, scoring goals like there's no tomorrow. And if this league was to end in a 3-way draw, Arsenal will win the league based on goal difference alone. Arsenal are trying to right the wrongs of last season where they bottled the league despite being like 7 points clear of Man City. And this season, I would say it's been one of their very best overall. Can they do the deed? Can they keep Man City and Liverpool to the title? Can Mikel Arteta be the first young manager in forever to win the league? I would want to say yes, but I'm sorry, it's a no. Arsenal might not know it, but they're just the third horse in this 2-man horse race between Liverpool and Man City. Man City are going for a fourth Premier League in a row, trying to beat Man United's record, and Liverpool are trying to win the league for club. This game is going to be tough, but I just think Man City are going to edge it with a 2-1 win against Arsenal. I could see Arsenal scoring first, controlling most of the game and looking clear to win it, but then a 7-something equalizer from Man City, and then a last minute winner from, let's say, someone like Phil Foden to win the game for Man City. I'm sorry Arsenal, but I just think Man City are going to win this match. And that's all we have for Premier League prediction. The international break was fun, but it's time to get back to the Premier League. It's one of the best title races we've had since 2014, and I know until the end it's going to be a fun ride. But anyway, that's all we have for the video. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you and goodbye.